At 80, Sylvester Stallone's life looks very different from the days when he was running up the steps of the Philadelphia Museum of Art as Rocky Balboa. For decades, audiences watched him play men who refused to stay down. Rocky fought his way through the boxing ring. Rambo survived impossible odds, and Stallone himself became the embodiment of perseverance. But today, the Hollywood legend is facing a very different kind of chapter. One that isn't about defeating an opponent, it's about time. After more than 5 decades in the entertainment industry, Stallone has reached an age when many actors would be thinking about retirement. Instead, he continues to work, create, and remain connected to the characters that made him famous. And perhaps more importantly, his attention has increasingly turned towards something he values even more than Hollywood. His family. Stallone has been married to Jennifer Flavin since 1997, and together they have 3 daughters, Sophia, Sistine, and Scarlett. His family has remained a major part of his life, even as his career has taken him around the world. His daughters have also built careers of their own, stepping into the worlds of fashion, entertainment, and social media. For Stallone, watching them grow up has been a reminder of just how quickly time passes. That may be one reason the actor has become increasingly reflective about his own legacy. For years, Stallone's name was almost inseparable from Rocky Balboa. The character wasn't just a movie hero. Rocky became a symbol of perseverance. The original 1976 film was created from Stallone's own struggle as an actor and writer. At the time, he was far from the superstar audiences know today. He was an unknown performer, trying to convince Hollywood to take a chance on him. That gamble changed his life. Decades later, Rocky remains one of the most recognizable characters in cinema. But Stallone has admitted that success came with a price. The pressure to remain relevant, the physical demands of performing action roles, and the personal tragedies that no amount of fame could prevent. One of the most painful chapters of his life came in 2012, when his son Sage Stallone died at the age of 36. Sage had followed his father into acting and appeared alongside him in Rocky V. His death left Stallone facing a kind of pain that couldn't be defeated with determination alone. The tragedy also changed the way Stallone viewed life. Behind the tough exterior was a father dealing with an unimaginable loss, and that experience became part of the person he is today. Stallone has continued to work through the years, but his priorities have evolved. He no longer needs to prove that he can become a star. He already did that. He no longer needs to prove that Rocky was a success. The character has become part of film history. Instead, the question now is what comes next. In recent years, Stallone has continued expanding his work beyond acting. His career has included writing, directing, producing, and executive producing. He has also embraced television projects, including the successful series Tulsa King, showing that his ability to reinvent himself has not disappeared with age. The show introduced Stallone to a new generation of viewers, proving that audiences were still interested in seeing the actor outside the world of Rocky and Rambo. But there is another side to his career that younger fans may not fully understand. Stallone's greatest achievement may not be any single movie. It may be the fact that he survived the changing entertainment industry. Hollywood has transformed dramatically since the 1970s. Entire generations of stars have come and gone, yet Stallone remains. The face may be older, the body may no longer move the way it did during his action movie peak, but the determination that made Rocky Balboa an icon is still there. Perhaps that's what makes Stallone's story so fascinating at 80. He has spent his entire life playing characters who fight against time, failure, and impossible odds. Now, he is living through his own version of that story, not by pretending to be young, but by accepting that every chapter eventually comes to an end. There is something deeply human about watching a Hollywood legend reach this stage of life. The man who once ran through the streets of Philadelphia now has a legacy that stretches across generations. Parents who grew up watching Rocky introduced the character to their children. Fans who first discovered Rambo decades ago are now watching Stallone's work with their own families. His movies have become more than entertainment. They have become memories. And perhaps that is the greatest victory of all. At 80, Sylvester Stallone doesn't have to prove that he can fight. He already did. He doesn't have to prove that he belongs in Hollywood. He has been there for more than half a century. What remains is something much more personal. The chance to spend time with the people he loves. The chance to continue creating while he still wants to. And the chance to look back at a life that began with rejection and struggle, only to become one of the most extraordinary stories in Hollywood history. The world may always remember him as Rocky. But behind the character is a man who experienced success, heartbreak, loss, and reinvention. And after all these years, perhaps Stallone's greatest lesson remains the same one he gave audiences through his most famous character. Life will knock you down. It will test you. It will take things from you that you never thought you could lose. But the real question is never whether you will fall. It's whether you will find a reason to stand again.